You drive and you enter Brightchapel, the very Gotham-looking place. Gothic tall buildings and very British Gothic inspired. And arrive in front of a large, decrepit, well-worn, ruined building. Well, it's still standing, but there are like boards in front of the windows and everything. But in its splendor, when it was built, Julian, what do you think this building would have looked like? Because you built it.
He probably would have hired someone to do it for him, but he's like, I want a place with beautiful smells, lots of flowers.
Well, what sort of style would Julian build a theater in? Do you think in
a theater?
Probably like maybe like a slight Arab style, because I noticed like big open rooms, like the pillars, because he likes acoustics. It would always be burning like incense and having flowers and stuff like that. He just something that's very sensory. A nice draft so the breeze would come in very easily.
Well, it has the hints of have been a very nice place once, but it has not been taken care of for a while. Building still stands though. There's a lot of to Darcy and Dahlia, a lot of signs about cameras and guard dogs and that sort of thing on the side of the building, but Julian, you sensed nothing there. A couple of rats, maybe. Nothing living, nothing electronic turned on or anything.
Does it look like it's not been used?
Yeah, it stood there probably unused for 30 years.
So it's been closed, yeah.
No one has been taking care of it either, it seems. There's a graffiti on the walls and the kind of thing you would expect.
Dahlia's gonna shake her head. Julian, this place has really gone into disrepair. I have to talk to your servants.
I've never had servants.
Well, maybe that's probably part of your problem. You need to have servants. They're necessary to maintain the upkeep of a place like this. Could be really nice if you had a staff of servants.
I don't know. I must have had some sort of benefactor. This place, it's grand. It's a big building, and he's kind of like tapping the walls and listening to the taps echo. I've never been rich. As far as I know, maybe I attracted someone's eye. And he's genuinely trying to remember and think back, like, how did I do this? He's genuinely like...
Do a wits and resolve if you want to try to remember.
I will remember.
The difficulty is 5 because those memories are locked away.
He's gonna break out into song in Toreador fashion as he's walking through the hall.
The hat.
I remember.
Tap dancing.
Do I get a +2 because of its wits?
Yes, you do.
Oh, you're so kind, my lord. I remember. Sorry, didn't yell into the microphone.
Nice.
Beast and failure, though.
Come back to me.
7 with a crit.
The beast is part of this.
Beast and failure as well.
My God.
1970 something.
We have a brief in memoriam here.
You walk.
Some disco music starts playing.
on the same street you are right now. Of course, it's nighttime. Right next to you is a woman. Her face is blurred. And she says, "This is the place." In front of you is just nothing. Really, no building. There are buildings around, but nothing in this space. The ley line access point is beneath here. We need an access point. Something the mortals will believe in. It's just a thing. Do you have any ideas what we could build here?
Well, the culture of this place is there's not enough music in the air. The people don't seem excited here. Why don't we build a theater? A place for the arts? And he's wearing, like, I just want to say, 1970s Julian, like the flared out pants, the sport, what's it, leisure suit, like,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
going like that. He's got the more stylish sunglasses,
Oh yeah,
more stylish cane,
I'm
for the
seeing
9
it.
yards.
Yeah.
Maybe a theater.
Seems fine. I bought the premises. I'll get you in touch with some people. You can plan it out with them.
Thank you. Yes. I think you're in a concert hall. We could put them together. Oh,
Don't get carried away, Julian. What's important is what's beneath it.
of course. We can have a little bit of fun, can't we?
Yes, but Dahlia and Dowser are working on the cage, and the cage is the important thing.
All right. Well, everyone needs a distraction to a certain extent. Thank you again.
Of course. Then you come back to the present time. There's a building there now. Your friends are, aren't you? The Blizzard.
Was this the mage? The same
Yes,
woman?
the benefactor.
It was her. The mage.
It was
The one we've all
what?
seen.
She gave you the theater?
Yes, she bought the premises. Asked me
Interesting.
what I wanted to put here, and I said a theater. A concert hall. My goodness. And he's just kind of like sitting there touching the walls. Like, there's like dust on his hands, and he just frowns at that.
It really has gone to shit, Jillian. I'm sorry to say. You really do need a staff.
Or maybe she
Well.
did. Maybe
For all we know, she might be in here.
if the city hasn't demolished it yet, it may be the property's still in her name.
Let's go find out.
She said there was a
Yeah.
ley line beneath it.
After you, I assume you know every inch of this place.
Do I remember the place now, or?
Yeah, you made the specifications.
You do remember this place, right, Julian? It is your place, right?
And then the moment of, I do remember this place. This is where we had concessions. This is, he's like walking around like Edna mode. Like, it's like, this is where we had the concessions. This is where we had the hanging gardens. This is where the projector used to be. And he's going through.
I have the image of Julian explaining that away. In the background, Carson is just breaking into the place, removing boards one by one, just to make an entrance.
Yeah, Dahlia's kind of looking at him. She's a little bit. She's not saying anything, but she's kind of nodding just a little bit in it, giving off the impression of kind of like, "Oh, that's nice, dear," like almost a contemptuous head pat kind of thing, like, because clearly he doesn't know anything about, he's reminiscing, but he also doesn't know anything about upkeep or taking care of a place or anything like that. So
This is the most Toreador you've ever seen him.
yes,
ever.
yes,
And
yes.
it's like, yeah, we have the ticket teller here. Yes, I remember now. Very nice, very nice. He didn't smell very good though, but he was very nice to me. And he just
Mhm.
going. It's like I was told that there were movie posters here when they would show films.
Movie posters.
It's just yeah. As Carson is just breaking down,
Yeah.
breaking through the glass.
There's a hole now, so you can enter the building.
Renovations.
No alarms, nothing. Just the howling wind inside. A couple of rats scurrying away as you enter. And I mean, you can all see ghosts, but even to normal people, this place would look haunted. And there...
Is it richly haunted?
Oh, this is just the usual amount.
Is it sumptuously haunted?
Just the usual amount of Dusktown. Like, there's always a wraith somewhere.
Right.
But they tend to stay away from you guys.
And yeah, right. And Dahlia's looking around. She goes, Julian, I could help you with this place. I could help you renovate it. And she just like a slow, big,
Have you thought of undead servants?
I'll just say that some of the glow from Julian's face dims a little bit. You can hear the desire, the hunger in her voice that she has set her sights on this place. It's like finding an old gift, and you're like, and then she's like, I want that.
Right.
Maybe we could work something out, perhaps. I only recently got it back. It'd be so nice. I remember we set up the acoustics so the music would reach even towards the outside, so that people could outside, just passersby could hear it. Oh. And he's just sitting there like, hell yeah, this is nice.
Carson is smiling at Julian, nodding his head, appreciating the glow of life in this place. Obviously there's what you would expect, and the state of it is also what you would expect. Large halls with the probably red chairs and stages or projectors, even a pile of fucking film somewhere next to it. But the interesting part, the part that you're actually here for, is in the basement.
Cool. A question for the hall: is there a ghost light on the stage?
A ghost light? You would have to explain that to the storyteller who's ignorant about the theater.
It's a light that is always lit on stage so that ghosts won't come and fuck everything up.
There's no lights on at the moment, no.
Plenty of ghosts, though.
Plenty of ghosts, yes. You get into the basement, which is just storage, really. But you hit a wall, literally, that you don't remember being there, Julian.
Oh God, you're gonna. I have no memory of this place.
To Dowser and Dahlia, you can see the words are escaping me. The cement between the bricks are newer at this part of the wall than the rest of the basement.
Well, Dahlia, you're a strong, independent woman. Break it down.
She's gonna say, Carson.
Snaps her fingers. Carson,
That's right.
come here, boy.
Darling,
Dragging
you need
this,
to get through this wall.
dragging the sledgehammer across the floor. Looks at Dowser. Gonna
Well,
make
we
some
have to get
noise.
through. Well, whatever's on the other side we'll deal with. Dahlia has her little army with her.
Fair enough.
And so many new recruits.
Julian, you feel like vibrations in your feet.
Are they good vibrations?
Just like a hum. And then takes Carson 10-15 minutes to make a hole in the wall big enough to get through. And reveals a very out of place stony staircase that goes down into the dark. After the dust settles and you can see again. You hear hum from down there, Julian, and all of you with your sense the unseen, the energy coming from down there is bright and yellow. And, well, Definitely not blood sorcery or the abyss. I assume you go down the stairs.
Yep.
This is not part of your original design, darling.
No. It's downstairs. I can feel it.
This was added on by someone else?
It must have been the benefactor. Or maybe it was always here.
Let's find out.
Dahlia, you
Okay.
built this with Dowser, you think? As you run your fingers along the walls, it feels familiar to you. This part of the building, at least.
She built it with Dowser?
Mm.
So does she have any understanding of what is down here? Like,
A cage.
of course. Naturally. She's got a lot of experience with cages.
At the bottom of the stairs, you reach a door, much like the one to the entrance of your haven. Looks like steel, but something inside you begins to resonate. The artifact. First one, then two, then three, and then the glides open, and you're all blinded by the very, very, very bright light at the other side because you just came from very pitch black, basically. And it sounds like a thunderstorm down here. You hear the cracks and the thunder claps. It's not deafening, but it has similar sounds.
You said no abyssal energies, though.
Yes. This is not the Tempest. And when you kind of can see again, when you get used to the light, you see a humanoid being there, bright yellow. Stood there, it's kind of flickering, like it's made of lightning. And it is that is making the sound. About 15 feet from it is a table made of stone with some kind of large contraption made of also stone, but there's chains going from that contraption to the being, like it's being drained, or probably a way to tap the energy of it.
Would she understand it, given that this is her construction?
Yes. So it's very much to tap the energy from it. If you need it.
Oh, this is the construction and design of this. Just like chef's kiss, it's, of course it would be, it's of my own design. It's, wow, like this is still functioning. See, Julian, I help make things that last.
You also see with your sense the unseen for what it actually is. It looks like a man made of lightning. It's not lightning, but it feels that way or looks that way. And there are...
Functioning after all these decades.
Julian, you've seen this similar thing, like the Fae, the chains that was attached to her. Similar chains are attached to this being. And it kind of flickers towards you very aggressively, but then stops because the chains pull at it. But it doesn't seem happy to see any of you. It yells out in some foreign language. Not anything of Earth.
Elliot's gonna go, shh.
It is very loud in here because the thunderclaps and the sound of electricity striking everywhere. But you're not harmed by it. Carson is standing in the door, though. He doesn't dare to go into the room.
Yeah, he can stand watch, that's fine. She's gonna caress the chains.
Julian just standing there. What have we done?
What we needed to.
And he's, of course, his heightened senses are off in this room. They're not going at all.
we've obviously helped create this containment chamber for this hideously malevolent being, and kept the entire city safe from it.
Do we understand what this being is?
Julian probably has the most knowledge because the Guardian read to him about jinns and where they come from.
Are they evil creatures or?
It's not really... Human morality doesn't apply to them because they don't come from the same plane of existence.
Substitute destructive for evil, and you have probably the right
Like
idea.
jinn legends they can be good, they can be evil.
Okay.
Human perception is like desert spirits or able to grant wishes, that sort of thing.
And just real quick, storyteller, please remind why. So we're here to get the djinn,
The manner of it.
the mana of it. Okay.
Yes. We basically need to tap its power like a keg. Right?
Yes.
Based on our
Is-
construction of this, do we understand how to do that?
Of course we do.
Weird device to the table, probably. And when you go over to it and look at it, there are... It looks like a row of vials, but it's not vials because they are made of some metal. Dali, you recognize it. It's soul forging. Containers or not.
Such beautiful craftsmanship. I almost forgot that I could do all this.
And
Oh.
obviously sorcery has been used to construct them, but there is a little thing you can turn to fill the vials.
We really do fascinating work together, Dowser. And this is exquisite right here. Sometimes I impress even myself. Come.
I was just gonna go and twist the little thing.
Yeah, and she's just gonna put the vial right underneath it, or attach it to it or whatever, as though this was second nature, as though this was just the most natural thing in the whole world.
Turn it on. The djinn screams. In a way that sounds like 1,000 thunderclaps right after each other.
I was just gonna make sure to do just enough to fill one vial and
Yep.
not drop more.
We might
You've-
break
you've-
it. We
you
should
fill
get a
the vial.
second one.
And it kind of collapses a little bit to the floor, like it's weakened. And then you don't understand what it's saying, but you do understand that it's not being nice to you and it's probably cursing you all for what you're doing.
Dolly ignores it and lines up a second vial.
No. We don't
We-
need to
we-
anger these beings more than we already have.
Well, you don't want to have to come back here, right? We might need a second vial just in case. Just in case. Plan B,
Leave
Aaron-
it.
No,
Spare.
Dahlia.
Please leave it. It's. And he looks over at the thing. I'm so sorry. When it cried out like that, it's like that. He doesn't like it suffering, and he's like, "Oh no, I did this, didn't I?" Like that's kind of like.
A wave of guilt washes over Julian.
I'm so sorry. Please, we have what we came for. Let's just go.
Lead the way, Dahlia.
She stands there and she's like, I really think we need a second vial. Just one more.
We have enough. Please.
How do you know we have enough?
How do you know we don't?
That's my point, is that I just want to be sure.
We don't torture innocents.
I'm not torturing anybody. I'm simply doing what we need to do in order to help save the lives that are currently in our care.
If we need more, we can come back.
We might not have the time. We're already here.
We have all the time in the world.
We have until dawn, Dowser.
Then a war breaks out. That's not on us.
And you don't know who else is going to come down here.
I'm pretty sure that nothing else will understand what's down here.
How about you two go, right? And I'll take care of things here.
No, we need you
No.
to help with the ferryman.
She's upset. Fine.
Like,
Like
like
she's
it or
just
not,
so
this is a project
angry.
for the
Like it's like anger is rising up in her. She's like, fine, and she just shakes her head, walks out.
She walked out of the room.
Yeah.
As we leave the room, can I just check to see if anything is warded down here?
All of it.
That's what I wanted to know.
People are not getting in here unless there are you and multiple of you. One of you would not be able to open this door.
Delicious.
If Julian's alone with Jin, he'll just say, when this is over, I want you to know that this is for a good purpose. And when this is all over, I will free you.
Dahlia calls back. It doesn't care, Julian.
It hisses something at you and makes a gesture.
I just kind of like bites his lip and just turns around and walks out.
The doors close behind the last of you. And Carson is already up the stairs again. This is a level of weird that his brain cannot even comprehend.
He doesn't need to worry about comprehending it.
Well, I assume that it won't be easy getting into the next prison either.
It's beneath your haven, Dahlia.
Indeed, Dahlia is going to say I can go ahead and it's probably best if I just go alone, and but I'm okay with taking Carson with me.
No, I will not let him.
Fine. I at least need Carson to take me, to the lake, and then I can go ahead and handle this. It'll be faster that way. Y'all can find your way home, right?
Just like this door, it requires multiple of you. That's the reason why you didn't go in there the last time. Like, fuck, need someone else.
Okay. All right.
Okay, fine. Just takes her hand and rips it out of our chest.
Right, exactly.
Yawn. Okay.
Drive towards the harbor. Do you want to use your secret way, or do you want to steal a boat?
We're going to steal a boat.
We're gonna steal a boat.
The less they know about her secret ways, the better.
Julian's hands are on the side of the thing. He's like shaking because he knows what's in the water. He knows what lies beneath.
But yeah,
What is
you're the
wrong
one.
with you, Julian?
You can have the little bottle. You're the one to be trusted with it.
Takes him a while. He's able to get a some sort of boat started. He does say before he it might be easier just to walk on the ice.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Because I don't
Don't
think
be safe though.
he looks at the little skiff and says, I don't think this is gonna be able to
There's-
go through it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. No, I agree with you, Carson. You're right on the money. Let's just go ahead and take a nice walk right across the lake.
I'm terribly sorry, Dahlia, but I do not want to be grabbed by tentacles.
Why
Tentacles?
would be explain to me, Dowser, why would we would be any safer in a boat than we would be just walking across the ice?
Considering it didn't grab us the last time, I think we are safer in the boat than on the ice.
Is there something about the boat that would keep it from doing that?
No, but it didn't attack us last time.
Jillian, can't you just blink us across the lake?
I've only recently recalled how to do it. Perhaps a storyteller, am I able to do that? Like, how far is Blink? I didn't know.
It's not that far, and like a slippery surface, it's not gonna be fun.
Oh, that on contraire, just sliding across it at like 60 miles per hour.
Better bet. Also using magic to get you there.
It's not. It's not really like that.
So disappointed.
Or just
Unless
walk.
you have another way, Dahlia.
No, I'm afraid I don't. Can you reinforce the ice with your water magic, Dowser?
Not reinforce it, but I can try to move it a bit as we go along.
Yeah, there we go. And we can make it work that way.
Might take a while to start it up, but
Do a rouse and a ritual roll.
woo!
Will this hurt too?
No, I'm not going to cut myself.
Okay.
I say it's like a hungry.
He starts, you know, there's a slick sheen that happens.
I don't think I have any bonuses to this now.
That's still the water around you,
Oh yeah, of course, the blizzard is going.
and you're on a lake. So
Yeah, you're like really kind of in your element here.
Be still failure, but 3
Dear
successes.
God.
3. As the rest of you, it is almost 2 foot thick ice that Dowser is repeatedly breaking apart so the boat can come through. It takes a while. Let's just say that. But you eventually get to the prison. At the little pier you were at before. And hear the creak of the watchtower in the wind.
Talia steps off onto the pier and leads the way.
You're greeted by 10 specters.
Hello, darlings. Have you all been good? Shrieks, right?
Yeah.
Shrieks.
They run away. They're like, no, he's back.
Hive mind choir of shrieks.
Indeed.
They're basically just dormant and docile until you give them commands.
Yeah. But she does, listen. She does stop and listen to the shrieks for a little bit, and then proceeds, in and as they swarm about her.
Oh yes, the shrieks of the damned. I love it.
Actually, show you.
She's not taking them any way except directly to where she needs them to be. So, they're not going to take a sightseeing tour or anything like that. She's not going to explain anything like Julian did, or,
I mean, we have been here before.
yes. And she's not going to embellish about what it could be, what her plans are, or anything like that. She's just going to take them directly to where they need to go.
Well, you have found the secret way downstairs.
Indeed.
To the Livian Rift.
Mm.
And that is what it looks like to the rest of you. With your sense the unseen. It's just it's dark down here. But this tear is darker than just rock.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it. It is void of light. It is, and you hear a different kind of thunder from inside it.
Yeah.
And, well, obviously, Dahlia, you know the Tempest. Also, you might have heard about it as well.
Here we are. Isn't it beautiful? She's like swallowing darkness.
It's cold in here. That's all that he could perceive.
It is.
It's very cold.
A different kind of cold as well. Lead the way, Dahlia. You shouldn't. know where to go from
So,
here yet.
I imagine she's going to need to perform the ritual that she was, or at least an adjacent ritual that she was performing last time.
I'll just step through, see what happens.
Okay. She's like, now I'm going to go through. You can come with me if you like, but otherwise, yeah.
What are you going to do, Dowser? Julian looks to Dowser.
Dowser, you know if Carson goes in there, he dies. Carson does not know this.
Carson's going to stay outside. Dahlia does care about his livelihood, so she actually does not want him to die. He's useful.
Well, Dahlia, do you know what's on the other side?
Well, why the abyss, of course.
Well,
Why not visit something new?
The what? The what is on the other side?
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, Julian. Take my hand if you want.
I think it's safer for Julian to stay here. From what I have read, the abyss.
Well, we might need him.
fun.
Storyteller, out of character. We need them, right?
You need at least one other.
Yeah.
So Dowser is fine.
I can't take Julian anyway.
Are you sure?
I mean, I can use my manipulation to persuade Julian that we need him.
Social combat. Let's go. It's like, I don't know if I want to go in there, guys. It's like, I think you do. You
I
actually
think you
do
do.
want to go in there.
You actually need to. Yeah.
I'm just thinking that Julian doesn't need to hear all that thunder constantly with his sensitive hearing.
Well, I don't know if it'll work with just one. I really do think that we need all of us. And she holds out her hand.
Slowly puts his hand out. His clan bane is like firing off on all cylinders. He's like, I don't know if I want to. It's so dreary in there. It's not vibrant at all. I'm a Toreador. I'm just a boy. He's like, all right, and he takes her hand.
Hold tight,
Tentatively.
darlings. And then she brings them through.
Yeah. Stay here, Carson.
As you all step through, I need you to do a humanity roll. Because you're stepping into pure entropy.
Knew it was coming. Please don't drop humanity for this. Ooh. 3.
Will succeed.
Oh, thank God.
Dahlia, this is you anyways. It doesn't matter. None of you get a stain from being in contact with Oblivion,
That's a
but
shame.
you do
I
feel
was really
the
hoping Julian might.
the whole everything around you is trying to seep into your very being, your soul. Because that is how it feels. It feels like it's this corruption. And the only light in here, obviously you can see everything because you all have sentient scenes, so this is even better than being outside, but it's just a purple glow and those crackles of lightning, but the distance and the sound is very weird. And it's the best way I can describe it is it's like being in space but with gravity. Obviously there's no air and it's minus 250 degrees in here or something. And just from being in here you feel like long time exposure in here would probably turn you into something not very nice. But it's a little fun pocket dimension created by Dahlia and Henry in Oblivion itself.
Dahlia's gonna
see-
say, do you feel it?
This place is horrible.
She's just sitting there with a big smile on her face.
I imagine it's echoing. I can't smell anything. And it's cold.
Reach out, Julian. Reach out.
I think I'm quite fine, thank you.
It smells like ozone. You think? Not that Julian knows what ozone is, but that's the closest smell, and it feels like Henry and Dahlia. Just
Amplified.
like amplified a million times.
I feel like I've stepped into the heart of some abominable creature. Looks over at them. Looks over at them.
And Dolly's just like, I know, right?
It's so good.
Right next to you when you step in the middle of nothing, is crystals. It looks like uncut crystals. There's something inside them, or at least they're hollow with some kind of smoke-like substance. And then further ahead is a door, again surrounded by nothing. It's just a door in the void. A very familiar door.
So I imagine that these are spirit crystals, right?
It's probably what's used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, tap it.
She's going to caress the crystals, just to, reach out with her hand and caress them.
Like with the mere thought of picking them, they flow towards you. Very gently.
Delicious.
And you can even let go of them and they just hang in the air.
She's enjoying it. She's going to lead them to the door, I assume. Yes.
You will feel that warmth in your chest again. And the doors open, this time with no sound. And on the other side, you see the best way to describe it is just the way that we all kind of agree that the Grim Reaper looks like. A hooded figure with no face.
The way it manifests to us, yeah.
Like a fucking Nazgul,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
A person with no face in a robe, and these ethereal green chains around its what would be wrists and ankles. And it turns as you enter, and you hear a whisper. And I can't whisper because, unfortunately, my microphone won't pick it up on the recording, so I'm just going to speak normally. But it does whisper. You have returned.
These are friends of mine.
None of you are friends.
Friends. So, out of character, I don't quite know how this interaction is going down, but basically she needs some kind of power from our Grim Reaper friend here to add to. So she's back in character going to explain that she needs that essence in order to fulfill the ritual that we need in order to help find our possessions.
But the ferryman says I cannot refuse, unfortunately.
Indeed.
I do beg of you to release me. The dead cannot move on without me.
In time.
None of the dead can move on without you?
Not those within my charge.
And how many are there?
So many, and it looks up. You assume it's talking about Dusktown.
Will you keep supplying us with what we need if we let you go?
No. Supplying us anyway. And then we'll let it go. But first things first. Let's not put the carriage before the horse.
You're upsetting the order of things.
Oh, God.
My purpose is to
she's gonna
bury
cut him
the
off
dead.
and extract his essence.
There's it's not a scream, but a very prolonged, painful sigh.
Yes.
As this Oh, yeah, well, it's very light green energy flows in and fills the crystal.
Indeed. Hey. And then she's going to like turn them around.
My question still stands.
I
Time
am
works
not
differently.
here to help you. I'm here to ferry the dead. I beg of you, please release me.
We will.
Do you know why we bound you?
To harness my energy, my
What do you know
soul,
about
my
what
essence,
happened? Do you know why we did it?
power, I assume.
In a way, yes. To stop everything from dying.
You talked about needing to reverse what it is I do to keep something in.
Yes, we are holding something back, and it is trying to escape. So I'm sorry, but we need your essence for now.
And I am sorry too.
I hope you understand.
Dahlia
What?
has the biggest eye roll ever.
When our work is done, we will free you, and the others that we have captive as well. All in due time. We must ward off a greater evil than what we are doing here today.
Is there any other way we can help the dead go on?
Replace me. Take my job.
I'm helping them.
It is the purpose of a ferryman to get people to where they belong after they die.
And how would we go about finding another ferryman or replacing you?
You could maybe summon another of my kind. Or unless you have a way to get to Stygia.
You'll never make it.
I think my companion here says it all. I'm sorry, but for the time being, you have to remain chained. For the existence of everything living. You yourself would lose purpose if we are to fail.
I hear you, but I do not understand. And it falls to it doesn't have knees, but it makes the same kind of thing where it gets lower and you see the rope kind of bend where knees would be.
I wish I could show you, but I'm not permitted to tell you.
You're upsetting the order of thing. You're upsetting fate.
I'm aware, but we are also upsetting creatures from unknown realms, Fae, the heavens, and hell itself. And none of them have sent anything to stop us. Not even your kind has sent anything to free you. So, in some matter, fate knows that what we are doing is important.
Can't imagine that all this talk about fate is not triggering Julian.
Yeah, Julian's just like listening in. He crosses his arms, just like looking on, you know.
Maybe it is fate. Or maybe you have found a way to subvert fate.
Perhaps.
But you are not gods. You just act like it.
In no way. We all know we're destructible. But it's what we have to do to keep things ticking.
We're doing what is right.
If you want, we can come here with stories or something. Keep you entertained.
I do not need entertainment, I need to fulfill my purpose.
I know, but without us, you would have no more purpose.
I don't
So in a way-
understand.
The destruction of all living things on Earth.
Then I would
Your
take them to where they belong.
Then you would have no more purpose. In a way, your new purpose is helping us. I'm sorry. And Dowser's gonna turn and leave.
It'll be worth it in the end. It has to be. And then he's gonna leave too. Wants to get the fuck out of here. I hate Lupus.
And Dahlia this whole time doesn't say anything. She actually is surprised at how both of her companions have said things better than she could come up with. And so she's like, I'm glad we're all in agreement, just like to herself, and then, takes them both.
You hear your beast, Dahlia. Take an extra vial.
She's going to.
Now that they're not looking.
Exactly.
So evil.
She doesn't even
So-
hesitate. There's not even a moment of hesitation.
You all exit and you feel, well, it's cold outside, but compared to in there, it's bloody tropical. Back in the cave beneath the prison. Carson's waiting, looking around nervously. He jumps a bit when you get out. Of nothing.
She just stretches her arms a little bit. Well, that was refreshing. She's gonna brush back her hair.
That was terrible. I hated it in there.
You get used to it.
No.
I can't imagine. I don't think that place was meant for me. For people for those like me.
Oh,
Me either.
don't be so hard on yourself, Julian. I think I could help you to acclimate.
Sounds like he's like that. Sounds like a threat. He's just like I don't know about that.
Is the opposite of creation and existence, and it's just pure death and entropy.
Anyway, back to our haven, shall we? Let's see if we can find our touchstones.
Indeed.
Yes.
Do your magical ice-breaking boat thing for us, Dowser.
Did time
Should be
pass
easier on the way
differently?
back.
Did time pass differently?
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
It's been 48 hours. The war has begun. They're waiting outside.
The war is over. That town is in flames.
Kaya's standing there tapping her foot. She's like, "Oh no, they blew it all up."
The only thing you see in the distance is the Dark Lord Cthulhu.
Oh god! It's the end of Planet of the Apes. Oh, they blew it all up.
We thought it was Carson.
Yeah,
It was just an imprint against the walls from a nuclear bomb.
Oh no! Damn you!
Damn you, Kane!
One. Lucky. Only an hour has passed.
Oh Lord, I think.
Only what?
Only
Only
an
1
hour
hour.
has passed.
I rolled a
to
d6.
you guys, it took maybe 5 minutes, but
I thought with all that conversation with the Reaper, it might have been longer, but I'm glad to see that it's only been an hour. Carson was understandably looking worried, right?
Yeah.
That they, yeah.
standing there waiting, looking at entropy.
And Dolly's just going to come up and give him a hug, and just basically, she's still got wisps of abyssal energy coming off of her. Her eyes are black,
You all feel like you've been in a freezer.
Yeah, she's freezing.
You get back to mainland and drive towards your haven. Who has the phone? Dahlia, I believe. You hear.
Oh, it still works. She picks it up.
I found them.
Well, fantastic. Where are they?
She gives you an address, and it's an old wharf. I located a group of people that transported some of the people you're looking for through cameras, and their trail ends there. That's what I can say. And they have not been brought out of the building, so unless they have been smuggled underground, they're still there.
Some.
But not all of them were caught on camera.
Okay.
I assume they're located the same place. Should
And
they not?
Molly's going to do a thing where she puts her hand over the phone and she goes, she found them. She gives the address and everything like that, even though Julian, of course, can hear the whole conversation.
He said their fist pumping, like, yes!
Yes.
Already hearing it.
These are weird people.
Weird. How?
They're cultists. And there's a I'm incapable of possessing them, which is not normal.
Dahlia,
will-
ask if they have the same pin as the lady we got has. The moon and the thingy.
No, this is more tentacly.
She says it's tentacly.
They are worshipping the fish people.
She says they're worshiping the fish people.
The what?
The fish people in the lake.
Dahlia is like pointing down into the lake.
Oh, yes. And I forgot that Julian actually saw one. I forgot about that. Fish people. They're involved in they're the ones who abducted?
Oh, yeah.
No, they're cultists, right, James? Yeah.
Cultists.
There's a whole cult with the fish people. A fish people cult.
Unpaid?
She narrows her eyes.
Julian looks expectantly at Dahlia. Heard that.
She narrows her eyes for now.
Good. Drop the phone, it's about to get hot.
She tosses it into the lake.
We just see a little.
The wharf is along the lake, I assume, or
Yes.
the bay here. Dahlia, standing on the pier, is going to raise her hand and summon her specters. Darlings! Just like a swarm of specters.
Usually requires you to do a ritual, but you have 3 of them with you, and they can...
I would like to summon more. So I will perform the ritual.
Yes,
we
you
have
don't.
time.
You don't need to roll.
Okay.
You do need to do a rouse check.
Okay.
I believe even if you take half, you're able to get 1 success or 2 or whatever
Oh,
it is
definitely.
you need.
Yeah. No. And I would have roused for it anyway. So yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a hunger gain, so she does hear her beast again. The sweet melodic voice of her beast.
Take away the hunger. I'm proud of you for taking the extra vial.
Excellent. She's like, she's just smiling so brightest smile you can see, except for Julian.
At the same page, I do not agree with rescuing this thing, but you seem to need it for something, so I'll humor you for now.
Prized possession. We do not let others take our things. So yeah.
You just summon them on the docks or at home?
Yes. She's going to summon 3 more so that she has 6.
Yeah.
Right there on the docks. They are going to accompany them, because I imagine we could just go and take care of our touchstones now, because we do need to rescue them before the war begins. So.
Yes.
But of course, it's
not before
reaching...
the end of the session.
Yes, not before the end of the session. Yeah. So, yeah.
6. Vectors is definitely worth noting down. Also,
Yeah.
before we end, as Dahlia is conducting her ceremony and Julian and Dowser are witnessing it, a woman materializes. You finally see her again. Her face is not blurred anymore. The hood is down. See a woman in her 50s. Long grey hair. It's pretty for her age. And by that I don't mean like old people like you're old when you're 50. Like, I mean her skin is incredibly smooth, even though you can see there's wisdom in her eyes.
Met her 100 years ago, so makes sense.
And that is where we end the session, with the benefactor appearing in front of you.
Hell
And
yeah.
the end game commencing.
The end game now.
We're in the end game now. Snap.
Darling, you look gorgeous. You look gorgeous. You've aged like fine wine. The benefactor brings out the Toreador and